Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. I am Cher, and as promised to you guys, today we are going to be doing our full face of Ipsy try-ons. So everything that I got in my Glam bag and my BoxyCharm, I already brought you guys the unboxing a few days ago. Now we're going to try it all out. So I like to do the skincare as well as the makeup. We do a full face of makeup using all the products and see what look we come up with. And we also kind of try out some of the skincare. I do have a hair product also. We'll talk about it. But anyway, so we're just going to try it all out. I'll give my first impressions and a makeup look, and we'll go from there. So if that interests you, stick around and we'll hop right on in. All right, guys, so welcome to the channel. If you are new here, I'm Cher. I cover a lot of Ipsy as well as other popular beauty boxes. I do the spoilers, the unboxings, the try-ons, and the reviews. Similar to this one, I do cover Ipsy a lot because Ipsy tends to drop spoilers throughout the month, a lot of different things. And so there's always like the latest breaking news to bring you guys. So I try to bring it to you as soon as I see it. So if you want to follow Ipsy or other boxes, you'll want to stick around the channel, pop that subscribe, and we do a lot of other beauty here too. Latest makeup, you know, all that fun stuff. Anyway, I always like to follow behind my Ipsy unboxing with the try-on like this. Keep in mind, I will put timestamps down in the caption. So we kind of separate them out by like, here's the skincare section where I was trying it on, and then here's, you know, our makeup look. Every now and then, you know, I've thought about separating out the boxes and being like, we're just going to try on Ipsy Glam bag, we're just going to do Boxy, but I don't always get enough like makeup per box to really separate it out. So we're going to do both Glam bag and BoxyCharm, just the whole thing together on this one too. But I'll try to kind of designate in the timestamps, like here's where I'm trying out the palette, you know, that kind of thing, so that you can skip right to the section you're interested in if you don't want to watch all of it. All right, so let's dig in and see what we got. Now, to start with, we did get hair, which I'm so excited about this. This is the Briogeo Superfoods Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture 3-in-1 leave-in spray. Normally I would use this like after my shower when my hair is wet, kind of make it like a detangler and a leave-in for overnight. So this isn't the best to test out today, but I'll just kind of get a feel for it. I like how it's spraying. I like it. That's an interesting smell. Interesting smell. I wouldn't say that it's like the yummy, lovely, like tropical vibe I normally go for. Like I love when my hair products smell really good, you know? But it's like, I can pick up on the, like the kiwi and the avocado, I think. So interesting spray. Let's just get a feel really quick for like how smooth it is in the hair. Oh, I feel like that's nice already. Wow, look at that. I think I'm gonna love it. Ooh. That was nice already. Now I got frizz going on up here, don't I? But oh my goodness, it feels soft already. Nice. I'm so excited. This was probably, honestly, this was probably my favorite item of the whole, of both my boxes, was this spray. I really wanted it. I love Briogeo. So happy about that. Okay, the next thing that's hard to test for you guys right now too is a body scrub. So this is the Rose Hip Body Scrub and Cleanser from Frank Body. So I'm just gonna kind of rub some on my hand for now, because again, I would do this probably in the bath, and I'm not gonna bring you guys in the bath with me. I'm just saying, but we'll just kind of, ooh, we'll put it on the hand. And yes, it's definitely like a scrub, but I like it. Yeah, you know, I wasn't super excited about my Glam bag, but I should have been more excited about this because I do like Frank Body. It smells pretty good. It smells a little sugary. I think it has, yeah, the rose hip in it. I think I'm going to really like that too. It's very like softening, and yes, I think I am going to love that. Okay, so I'm happy that I got this Frank Body. I didn't mean to sound so like boring on the Glam bag when I did my unboxing, because that's a nice thing that I probably would get on my own too. So I'm kind of happy about that. Okay, now, this is where I don't know how to handle this. Okay, skincare wise, because I have both a facial scrub. This is the Galactic Fruit Superfood Sugar-Free Scrub, and I have the Feel Beauty Replenishing Night Serum. Night serum, I would probably do at night, not during the day here with you guys, but I'm still going to test it out. I've already done this one before. I've gotten this in a boxy a long time ago, like the full size. So I have done this one on camera before, but I guess it's because since both of them they have exfoliating properties in them, I don't want to like double exfoliate my face. My face is just recovering from where I had too much exfoliation before. So it's like, I don't want to like get it all sensitive and crazy. So I think I'm just gonna, since I've already used this one before and I know how it works, I might just put some on my hand and we'll just do this one on the face. So this is the Galactic. It's got super fruits in it. It's really fun. I like it. And so here is the texture on it, but it's for the face. So very nice. I honestly don't remember what I did with mine because I had some and I liked it, but I'm thinking maybe I decluttered it and I didn't. I just don't remember. But yeah, it's very nice. See how it's leaving definitely like an oily finish afterwards, but it has those little gritties for scrubbing and it smells absolutely heavenly. Very like fruity and everything. So I did like it. It's just, this was a repeat for me. I've already had it before. So now that leaves me with the next thing, which is we're finally starting my skincare and the products for the face for me. So this is the Feel Beauty Replenishing Night Serum. It has lactic acid and also squalane. So this is gonna act, it's a serum, but I think it's an exfoliating serum. So we're just gonna see how it feels. So even though it's exfoliating, it's a lactic acid, so it's more of a chemical exfoliant. Now I need to see if we're supposed to wash it off or not. It says to apply at night as the last step in your routine before going to bed. So this would probably actually go last. You know, usually when I think serum, I put it on before my moisturizer. So I may have done this wrong. We probably wanted the moisturizer first and then let this sit overnight and work on the face. So, because it is like a retexturizing serum. It feels pretty good. I mean, it's very moisturizing. So like, you know, it's nice. It has kind of a, I don't want to say powdery, but I feel like it has this interesting, like it's smooth yet a texture almost to it. Like a cloud over my face. It's not like burning or stinging or anything like that right now. It's interesting. Now, I just keep in mind, I probably did this in the wrong order. It's supposed to be at night before bed, not over your makeup or under your makeup like we're about to do. I just wanted to do the try on for you here. Okay, and then the last thing in our skincare is gonna be the First Aid Beauty Brighten and Glow Moisturizer with Vitamin C. So it's a moisturizer that also has vitamin C in it. Usually my moisturizers don't. It's usually like the serums that do. This has a like muddier tint to it. And it just feels, you know, like it feels a little bit firming. It feels like, you know, your typical First Aid Beauty. I've done a lot of First Aid Beauty. Don't forget the neck, guys. That's pretty good. Is First Aid Beauty my favorite moisturizer ever? Not necessarily, but it's really great like for sensitive skin, clean. It's pretty clean brand, non-fragrance usually, and it's fairly firming. I wouldn't say it's like the most soft, amazing, buttery like moisturizer I've ever used, but you know, First Aid Beauty is always a pretty good go-to, especially for those with sensitive skin. I always recommend it to my sister because she has sensitive skin. Okay, that was the skincare. That's everything on skincare. Now we move on to the makeup. So we pretty much had 5 skincare or hair type items, like body care or face. And now we have 5 makeup type items. So it was kind of split half and half between my 2 boxes. We're going to start off with the REM Beauty Lunar Magic Blurring Primer. So I was excited to try this. So let's open her up. And of course, you know, REM Beauty is Ariana Grande's line. We've done a couple of things in Ipsy. Show you the texture. It's kind of clear. I'm just going to go ahead and put it straight on, even though normally I would do it kind of like with foundation the way I would, where I'd put some of my hands on a mixing palette and then apply it with a brush, but I'm being lazy. Yeah, it feels, it's clear. It's like a clear primer. I'm just gonna apply it some with my brush, my same foundation brush that I use. And at Meet Fred today, he's acting up. So that's not a bad primer. That's nice. I mean, honestly, it probably reminds me of, I don't know, Smashbox in its feel, you know? I guess we'll see how my foundation goes on. Do that. I'll go ahead and put on some foundation over it and just kind of see how it does. I normally would move on to my eyes first, but we'll go ahead and put the base on since we were doing the primer. I think the texture on this, you know, like I have certain ones that are such favorites, like the Lancome La Base, amazing primer. So like I'm very spoiled with that one. I like the Makeup Forever primer that I use. It's like the Hydro primer. So I get, you know, certain ones that are like absolute favorites. But this one isn't too bad. I think it's pretty good. All right, so we're gonna move on to eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows and prime and all that stuff, and I will meet you back here for the eyeshadow palette. All right, guys, so we're back, and I've got the Il Makiage eyeshadow quad. This is the Color Boss Squad. It was the shade The Real Deal. And as I mentioned before, this is definitely a repeat for me. I've got two others with similar shade ranges, but this is a new shade range. So we're gonna play with it. What do we wanna make here? I think, now, I've also got the Ace Beaute eyeshadow topper, which I'm so excited about. This is another favorite. So my Glam bag wasn't so bad, was it? I got the Ace Beaute in it and that Frank Body. So those are two things I'm happy about in that Glam bag. So I'm gonna play with this palette, but we're gonna keep in mind that I'm probably gonna put the topper over whatever we do. You're probably fairly limited. I mean, you could go with something simple. You could go with the lighter colors on the eyes, or we could do very pink and leave out the smoky, or you could go just smoky, or just, I don't know, like there are some different ideas with it. I'm going to try to use as many as I can for you guys though, to get a feel for it. So let's start with that color right there. They do have the color names on the back. This is Lush Life, I think. So we are going to use that for our transition. Y'all know the drill by now. Transition shade with a fluffy brush. And we're just going to come do our little arch to lay down a base. Okay, and then as we always do, we're going to use that as our smoky, like outer edge corner, darker color here. I need to clean this brush because it still has a little blue residue on it. I'm just going to kind of pat it, blend, 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 not too much. And we're making sort of a V, sideways V. And I do always love the Il Makiage formula. Blend is pretty good. Like on the edges here, I do keep like really blending. It might almost have a slight bit of patchiness, to be honest with you, on that darker color, but I tend to love their shimmers. Come in with this one. My nails are still not done, guys. I know they look terrible, but it's been busy. I'm just gonna kind of start laying that down. Oh, wow, that really gives us a lot of like a burgundy color, doesn't it? So you're gonna be going with a burgundy look on this one for sure. Oh, wow. That's a lot more pigmented than I expected from Il Makiage. I think that other rosy one was the same way. Okay, and I made a big mess. Clean that up with a Q-tip and concealer, guys, and we're golden. Then I'm gonna take an inner corner brush and grab that one there. And we're just gonna pop them mostly in the inner corners. You know, I feel like this is a little bit more reminding me of like a fall look, not a summer one. So yeah. Of course, I could have gone with a much lighter color story out of this. I could have just focused on, you know, these colors in here, and maybe just have this as a tiny little pop on the outer edges or something. We went a lot darker with it, mostly because I wanted to use all the colors out of this for you. But I just don't feel like it's screaming summer to me. I don't know, you know? Okay, now I'm going to bring some of that under on the bottom, as well as I'm gonna pull some of that red too, or burgundy, or, you know. Here's a feel for how it will look without like the topper. Very dark and heavy. Yeah, so definitely more fallish in my opinion. I do feel, again, like the darker is slightly patchy. Like, look at that. You know, you got to really sit and blend with it. So, but I still love Il Makiage. Let's play with the Ace Beaute Topper now. Woohoo! I'm going to put some on my hand and then on the brush that way. Okay, I think I'll start off with this more in the middle. Bring light to the center of the eye there. Ooh, now that's gorgeous. I love that. Should we lay it on the whole thing or just as like the center for like a halo effect? I don't know. I could probably bring it in a little more that way. I think that's so pretty. Let me do the other eye and see what we want to do. Okay, I do want to show you guys what just happened already. I already broke it. It's still workable. I mean, I can use it like that, but I mean, not very solid, I guess. All right, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. And if we want to come back with a little more of this topper after I get a little bit more finished, we can try. All I have left now is lips. So I think I'll go ahead and finish the rest of my face with like concealers and bronze, put on some eyeliner and mascara, and I'll meet you back here to work on the lips. All right, guys, I am back now, and we've got kind of an eye look put together here. Let's talk about these lips. This is the Dear Midnight from the Glam bag, and it's like a lip balm, but it's pH changing. Before, it didn't really change on my lips, but I'm gonna go ahead and put them on, and we're gonna see what they do. But this is kind of like, it comes off as just a clear, you know, and then we'll follow up with the lips that are lip glosses that we have. It does feel really good. It has the feeling of almost a lip oil. Yeah, it has the feel of a lip oil almost. It does seem to be making my lips a little bit pink tinted, doesn't it? Yeah. So it is changing and adapting to my lips, just not my skin. So very interesting. We'll let that sit for a minute. Okay, guys, I thought it was filming this whole time, and I'm so annoyed. I put the lips on and you didn't see it. Okay, so I will repeat myself on what I said. I'm sorry that you're not watching me apply it, but basically I went with the more, what shade was this? No glasses. Star was the name of it, I think. And it's a little bit more like sandier than the pink, just because I thought it went with the makeup look better. But it's a very like clear, like doesn't have a lot of color to it anyway. It's pretty clear. It might provide a little extra texture in there. A lot of the like almost more pinky, the actual color you're seeing is my lip liner. Okay, but what I love about this is it smells so good. It smells like a vanilla sugar and tastes like it too. So if you want nice, kissable smelling and tasting lips, good stuff. I just don't like the little like doe foot thing on it, mostly because it's really skinny. So you have to keep going back for more to really coat the lips. That'd be my big complaint about it. And that it just doesn't have a lot of color to it. But you know, it's a gloss. It was nice. I just love the smell and the taste of it. Okay, so that is everything. I popped on a couple of outside tiny little lash extensions just for a little extra dimension. And this is pretty much our final look. You know, I mean, I think it's pretty, but it's just, I think it's very fall. I don't think this screams summer to me at all. So I don't think it's fitting with the Ipsy summer sunny vibes. But it's pretty for your rusty, like fall look, I think. Kind of a little bit cranberry, not even cranberry. It's a very like rusty fall, in my opinion. I love the eyeshadow topper. I probably should have brought it all the way along the lid instead of just in the middle there, but you know, I was also trying to show off the Makiage Palette too. And I think that it will be so pretty like by itself or like with just a very light, subtle color with it. I think I mentioned before, this reminds me a lot of the Stila or Styla, however you say those, the eyeshadow toppers. They have this one shade called Kitten that I use a lot in bridal makeup, and it's almost like, I think it's the same shade, just about same finish. It's just that same pigment reminds me very much of it. So I think that the topper made it so pretty. This was probably not my favorite Il Makiage palette just because I don't usually wear my eyes like this, I guess. I think I'll like it better once I play with maybe some of the lighter colors in it. Honestly, the more neutrals one that I have is my favorite one. I like that one the most, but this one's, you know, it's good. I'm happy to own more Il Makiage. I love Il Makiage. Again, it was just a repeat for me. So anyway, let me know your thoughts on the final look and on everything. And I don't know if I'm going to have this up by the time your choice period is finished. I think a lot of you have already been doing your choices. So I wasn't able to get it to you in time to help you with your choice period, but this gives you an idea of how to play with some of the same items you might be getting to in your boxes. And yeah, you'll want to stick around because I will have the spoilers for July for you pretty soon when I see them. And again, just to continue to follow my popular beauty boxes that I do on the channel, all the try-ons like this. And if I have some more reviews, I'll bring them to you so you don't want to miss it. Turn the notification bells to on, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.